Hi guys, so I am 24 weeks. I'm actually 24 weeks and 4 days today. I thought because I kind of had a moment that I would just do this now and not wait a couple more days, and then before I know it, then I'm a week behind, and I'm 2 weeks behind, so here goes. I'm like right on track. So, what's new? Well, I went to the eye doctor today because I needed her to check my contacts because I needed like new ones. And so she had me try these ones for a week, right? Everything's going fine, everything, right? So she goes and she tells me to cover one eye. I can't read anything. Like, my eyesight is so bad, and it's so weird because it's like, that's my prescription. So, basically, I have to go back tomorrow and get a whole new eye exam from the doctor because my eyes are all jacked up. I guess I totally learned something new today. I guess what it is that with pregnancy, I guess your vessels enlarge, and so that can change your eyesight. And then because there's twins, it's like double. Then the diabetes, she asked me how long I'd had gestational diabetes, and I said, well, just with the pregnancy. And she says, well, that could be a reason too, so great. And then I asked her, is this permanent? And so she said no, it's just that during the pregnancy your eyes change, and she said that even with breastfeeding your eyes change. So she said basically they'll just give me, like, after tomorrow's appointment, they'll give me a small supply of contacts, and then I have to go back after I have them, and we'll check them again, and then we'll check them with breastfeeding and blah blah blah. So basically my eyes are all messed up. I can't believe it. I couldn't read any, like, I could read, of course, like, the big number, like the big E, but the rest were so embarrassing. So we have to figure out what's going on with my eyes. So hopefully it's nothing too bad, and that it's just a little tweaking with my prescription. So that's that. Then also, it has been getting so hard to sleep at night. I am so uncomfortable. My hips, I think it's my hips that hurt the worst. It's like, I'll lay on one side, and then that hip will start throbbing. So then I have to roll to the next side, and then that hip starts throbbing, and then I roll to the next side. And then even my husband, like, noticed. He was like, you did not sleep very well last night, did you? And I said, nope. And it was funny because I woke up, and my hair was, like, all, like nasty in the back, like, all knotted and everything. It was because I was, like, moving around so much last night. Oh, it sucked. And, yeah, so I don't really know what to do about my hips. I mean, I hear, like, put a pillow between your knees or whatever, but I don't think that'll really affect my hips. It's just, I think it's just all the weight of, like, the babies on them. So, I don't know. Joy, 24 weeks. I still have 14 weeks to go. And I think I'm in trouble if I'm already having trouble sleeping. Oh, no. Yeah, so the girls are doing amazing. They're so active, and I'm enjoying every second of it. It's so much fun. I love to just, like, lay here on the couch and with my shirt up, and, like, my husband and I, we just watch my belly, and it just, like, moves. Like, like, they kick so hard now that my belly moves, and it's funny because I'm trying to record it, and I tell you, they know, because the second I hit that little button and it goes beep, they stop moving. I'm like, come on, I want it. So I'm thinking maybe when they're a little bit bigger, I'll be able to actually, like, catch it a little bit better. So anyways, that's so much fun. They're both pretty active, but Ava is a little bit more active. I think it's just her positioning. She's the one that's kind of diagonal in my belly, where Leah's the one that's transverse, who's, like, sideways, and I don't feel her as often, but lately she's been letting me know that she's there too. So that's been a lot of fun. It's kind of exciting when you're, like, sitting in a public place and you're just sitting there and the girls are moving all over the place, and it's almost like, I know this probably sounds so corny, but it's like a secret. Like, everybody could see that my belly, is, like, there, that I'm pregnant, but they don't know that the girls are moving, and I don't know, it's just kind of, it's exciting after struggling for so many years to get pregnant, and then now I'm here, and it's just fun because it's like I have my own little bond with my girls, and it's like my own little secret. Like, I don't know, that sounds so corny, but anyways, but that's a lot of fun. And I think what's one of the best feelings, and, like, one of the weirdest feelings, is when they both move at the same time. But it's two different babies because they feel different, and they're in different, like, areas. And you're like, oh my gosh, like both babies, I just felt them. And I think that's really cool. And Ava has found a new place that she likes to kick. I guess, like, okay, when I'm sitting down, you know, like how your uterus is kind of like in your pelvis, and like the bone there, like on the side, she found the bone, and she hits it, and it's like it's like clicking. It's so weird, and I can tell that, like, when she finds it, because then she keeps kicking it, because I'm sure to her it probably feels really weird because it's a hard bone, like where the rest of your uterus is really soft, and so she just keeps kicking, kick. And then a couple minutes later, kick, and I'm like, okay, you found my bone. Interesting. Like, but it's really fun. So my husband and I are having a really good time with all their movement, and so they still get really quiet if he starts to talk. So I think that has a lot to do with them just kind of like listening to him. But yeah, I'm also still kind of getting sick in the mornings. If I get up earlier than my usual schedule, sick. So that was this morning because I had a doctor's appointment, the eye doctor, and yeah, heaving and ugh. So I thought that would be over by now, but guess not. So can you believe I only have like if I go to the 38 weeks because they won't let me go past 38 weeks, can you believe that I only have 14 more weeks left and I'm going to have 2 daughters? Weird. It's so weird. I keep telling my husband, I said, do you realize that in 14 weeks, you're going to be a daddy? He just turns white as a ghost, and he says, stop saying that. He's like, I'm not ready. And I'm like, dude, you better get ready, because I'm ready. I'm ready for them to be here. Oh, also, I think what's exciting about 24 weeks is viability. Yay! It means that if the girls were by some horrible, hopefully this doesn't happen, but, you know, they're born early now, the doctors will do everything in their power to save them. Like, it's possible for them to survive now. So that's really exciting to know that that the doctors would do everything. You know, I guess just because I've gone through the infertility, I've gone through the miscarriage and stuff. It's just really nice to know that I'm at the point where, like, they could survive outside of me, and that feels really good. Like a really nice accomplishment. On Thursday when I hit 24 weeks, my husband, he woke up and he like rolled over and looked at me and said, 24 weeks. And like we just both got like this big old smile. See, I'm getting kind of teary with that. But 24 weeks is like a really big goal. So we've met that goal. So now it's like my next goal is 30 weeks. And then after you hit 30 weeks, it's like your chance to just go up and up and up for the babies to be okay. So 30 weeks, and then it's 35 weeks, and then I have no more goals, because you know what? They can come when they can come after 35 weeks. It's fine. So anyways, that's just a bit of an update. I don't think there's anything else going on. It was nice New Year's, because actually that's kind of my husband and I met 11 years ago on New Year's Eve. He came into my work. So, you know, that's always kind of been like a special day for us, and we just hang out, just the two of us. It's always just been the two of us. We keep it really quiet, low-key. We were just at home, and we were sitting on the couch, you know, watching the Dick Clark show, and we were like, you know what, this is our last New Year's Eve is just the two of us. Like, next year we're gonna have 2 baby girls, and you know, it's not gonna be the same, but you know what, it'll be better. So as much as we're a little bit sad, I know it sounds so bizarre, but like we're sad because it's always just been us, like just the two of us for 11 years, and now it's like we're gonna put 2 more people into our little mix. So we're a little bit sad about losing that kind of, not that connection, but just, you know, us. But then also I know it's going to be so exciting and so much fun. So anyways, I guess that's about it. Oh, one little last thing. My rings are getting tight. And right now I'm panicking as I'm talking to you because I can't get them off. Oh, there they went. So I talked to my OB, and he was like, yeah, it's time to take those off. So I wear them today because I feel weird going out in public without rings. But yeah. So let me show you my belly really fast before I run out of time. And let me show you what I look like now. Ooh. Here's the belly. Sorry, I gotta readjust myself. Here it is. I am like a monster. Look at that. Holy cow. Alright, I'll see you guys next week.